Good morning, watch geeks, and welcome to the review of the Citizen C010, also known as the Voice Memo. We're going to take a look at the aesthetics of the watch, versions, features, wearability, how it stacks up in terms of wearing it today, and we're also going to take a look at price and availability. So let's get started with aesthetics. Now, looking at the watch, it is a handsome watch, very nicely done. The controls are positioned well, they're positioned so that you have easy access to them, easy to read, very intuitive. In terms of size, compared to today's watches, it's actually a medium watch. It has an irregular case, as you can see. It's not round, it's not square. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sizes, and it's not an octagon because the sizes differ among them, but it has a nice shape. So as I said, it's a medium watch. In today's terms, it measures 35 in width, 39 in height, and it's 12 thick. All these dimensions are in millimeters. So it is a medium watch. You can wear it on a larger wrist or a smaller wrist. It's pretty versatile in terms of size. Now, the versions. The watch came in two major versions. One was gold, one was silver, and then from there on you have different variations, like what faceplate they used for the speaker area, what was the color of the dial of the analog part of the watch. So you could have a gold one with a black faceplate for the speaker and white dial, white analog dial. So as I said, you get silver or gold and variations from that on. Now, in terms of features, this is one of the major selling points of the watch. I'm going to leave the sound for the last part and start with the analog. It has an analog indicator. The analog indicator doesn't have a seconds hand. Pretty simple, well sized, easy to read. Basically just tells the time. It has a digital part, which is right beneath the speaker. The digital part has a time, alarm, and date feature. It doesn't have chrono, but it has all the other three. Now, the major selling point of this watch, the speaker and the sound recording. Now, the speaker records 6 seconds of audio only, but if you need more than 6 seconds, you could buy two watches and wear them at the same time, which wouldn't be a big problem because you would be twice as cool, but the price would be an issue. And the sound quality is, well, 80s style. It's like, well, even further back than the 80s. It's like Neil Armstrong was talking back to you. It's that bad. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's something like this. So yeah, it's like, Houston, we have a problem. So it's that's what you could get with this technology in the 80s. So it's not fair to measure it against nowadays watch that records sound, because today we have better technology, better speakers, and so on. And yeah, 6 seconds of Neil Armstrong talking back to you, that's not high performance in today's terms. Okay, wearability. So in terms of wearability, it's not quite a sporty watch. You couldn't wear it to something, to a track or something, like places where you would wear, I don't know, a G-Shock and an XKX or something like that. Its wearability starts right there where you start with casual, casual sport, casual classic, and it does work with the suit too. Or a more formal attire. Here you see it on a suit, the gold version. It doesn't look silly at all, or geeky or nerdy. I assure you, if you have this on your hands at the office and you're wearing a suit, or I don't know, something more formal, you will get more questions on this watch if you were wearing a different golden watch. Okay, price and availability. Well, let's talk about availability first. It is a very rare watch. You could get it from eBay, Yahoo Auction Japan. You could also get it from, I saw it on auction site, K-Plans or something like that. There was one sold there, but generally you could get them from eBay. And if you look on eBay and you do a search for C010 or Voice Memo, usually you get 1 or 2 auctions going on at anytime you do this search. But price, they are pricey, and if you want a really good good version one, if you want one that doesn't have any scratches, that has the box, that has the manual, or that has the tag, then you could be looking at, and I'm going to put this in euros, somewhere in the mark 200 to 500 euros, anywhere in between that. That may be a sensible price, but you can also see auctions for 800, 1,000 euros or something like that. So they are quite expensive. But you can go for one that's not that well kept, maybe doesn't have the original bracelet, and that it depends. If it has a buy now price, usually it's still high, but it's manageable. If it's an auction, then probably you could get it at a lower price. So if you want to import it from Japan, then you would have to think in terms of taxes and other fees that these kind of services charge. So I think that if you want to get one from Yahoo Auction Japan, only if it's a really good one, it's worth the extra effort, because you will end up with all the fees with the same price you could get one from eBay. So that's pretty much for the review. I am going to do a second part where we are going to take a look at the insides of the watch, see which parts of the watch manage the analog part, which parts of the watch manage the sound and the digital, and so on. You will see that Citizen crammed quite a lot of stuff in such a small package with the limited technology they had then. So I'll see you on the next review. Until then, take care and wear your geeky digital watches.